I mean,
Tyler, did you find any murder weapons when we met Oliver? Did you think of anything? Did you see any star-shaped things when in the room? Because I saw something.
I
So,
I wanted to see something, but I don't. I started thinking about ice picks and screwdrivers and things of that nature, which have a star-shaped pattern. Did you see something? Because I might have missed that.
so I don't, I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not. But when they open the door before we see Oliver, and for everyone listening, we obviously skipped ahead, but this is when they go to find Oliver.
Who was the Salal Station technician, equipment
Yes.
technician, who was dating the hairdresser and went essentially off the grid right before
Right.
Annie's death.
Yes. So when you open the door, there's a moment where the camera pauses on items hanging from the door, right? And some of the items hanging are, forgive me because I don't know what they're called, but they're like the ice shoes that have the spikes at the end of them, like multiple spikes that keep
Oh
you.
my God, Jim.
And if you push them, it's multiple. It would be a lot of.
Holy crap. I didn't even see that.
Let's
That would make so
go.
much sense too, right? 32. I mean,
Right.
32 is a lot of times to stab somebody, but if you're stepping on them, then
Right.
it's, a couple steps. Whoa. You're blowing my mind while I'm talking about our suspect here. But I mean, look, Oliver Tagak, he's going
Yeah.
to be public enemy number 1, right?
Mhm.
Now moving forward. Why is he so guarded against them? But also, why is he pissed? He said Lund is dead when they say
Yeah.
that he's so it almost would sound like he reports into Lund in some way, right? Like, and if he's a nomad out there he's doing something that's keeping him alive to make money. It almost feels like he was hired to do some type of work by Salal Station, and that work may have led to the death of Annie Kotak. I mean, it's almost too easy. But when I talk about the meeting of a crime that is logical and a crime that's illogical, what I mean by that is we see Annie Kotak, 32 stab wounds dumped in front of the mines, and we're already onto it as like, from episode 1, hey, it's probably got to be more tied to Salal Station. That's just a red herring, the mines. But the thing that's always sticking with us is, Jesus, why the hell was her tongue cut off, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Clark has her tongue. That must mean that he's involved in this in some way. But what is the one thing that we know about her tongue? Well, it had marks on her tongue.
Right. It was different. Right.
Which are common with licking, essentially, fibers for fishing, like fishing hooks and things of that nature. I don't think that it's a mistake that when they show us very quickly everything that's happening at this Nomad's post, they show a woman licking thread.
Oh, okay. So
So she
Danvers
could have
hasn't
almost
gotten into
been-
that yet, right? She still
She
thinks
could've-
it's from the frozen.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But
all
we
right.
could be looking at. But I mean, she could have been undercover in Oliver Tagak's operation, whatever that is. Maybe he is doing something to provide ice to Lund and the scientists that is in turn hurting their water supply and all those things. And she figures it out, is killed by him, and he cuts her tongue off because her tongue would give away the thread
Where she's
marks.
been,
It would
what
le-
she's
it
been
would
doing,
lead him.
right.
It would lead them to the nomads and people on the outer rim of the city that have those tongue marks.